Good morning, I'm Litman, Mayor of Mesquite. Today's COVID-19 report has not been updated for this morning at the time this video was recorded. The most up-to-date report can be found on health.mesquitenv.gov. The first thing I want to talk about this morning is a new $20 million rent assistance program for small businesses and nonprofits in Nevada. I've been told the program will be up and running in just a few weeks. Using COVID-19 relief funds, eligible businesses and nonprofits will be able to receive up to $10,000 that would be paid directly to their landlords. To qualify, applicants must, among other things, have no more than 50 full-time workers and be able to show a minimum 30% loss of gross monthly revenue after March because of the pandemic. You cannot have any outstanding tax liens. If you're eligible and the landlord receives payments from this grant, they must not be able to start eviction proceedings against the tenants for 90 days following the receiving of this money. The program has a one-week window in which to apply that will start August 24th. I'm certain there are a number of businesses in Mesquite that could benefit from this program. At this time, I do not have further details, but as soon as I receive them, I'll let you know. In the meantime, go to nevada.gov and see what, if anything, is posted on this program. With money being available come scams that want to relieve you of it as soon as possible. I'm sure you know a new stimulus program is coming. How soon and how much money you might receive is up in the air, but it's possible that it will look a little like the prior program with checks going to most households. It's a big job getting the money into the right hands, and the more you know about the process, the less likely you're going to be tripped up by calls, text messages, or emails from scammers trying to get your money or personal information. Unless there are substantial changes in the program, you'll not have to do anything because the IRS will use the same payment method as before, such as direct deposit, debit card, or paper check. Scammers are using the stimulus payments to try and rip you off. Some are calling and asking for a fee or obtaining your social security number to verify something or another. I have a few tips for you to use relating to the next stimulus program. If you are submitting any information to the IRS, only use irs.gov/coronavirus to submit the information. Never respond to a call, text, or email. The IRS will never contact you by phone, email, text message, or social media. They will never ask you for your social security number, bank account, or what is on the debit card you might have been sent. You never have to pay anything to receive your money. They will never ask you for money back on the pretext they overpaid you. As the COVID-19 pandemic continues, the scammers are always trying to find a way to relieve you of your money. The approach scammers use can be very sophisticated. They understand that in many cases they are dealing with seniors and others that welcome most any call as one that will help them. Beware. The next thing I want to talk about today is something that I've talked about before. Social isolation and loneliness during COVID-19 is going to be with us for a while. How long? Good question that I don't have an answer for. But I do have some suggestions that can help you remain socially connected and combat the effects of isolation. Contact with family and friends over virtual platforms. I'm sure you can find someone to show you how. Maintain a well-balanced lifestyle. Maintain a daily routine whenever possible. Get some exercise and eat healthy. The markets are well stocked now with healthy food. Our city recreation center is open and follows all health and safety guidelines. I go nearly every day and I can assure you it's as safe as you would probably want. Call your neighbors that might not come out and ask them if you can run an errand for them. Stay positive and focus on the reasons for physical distancing and disease prevention. Just because we should not make physical contact with others does not mean you can't be socially connected. Of course, whatever you do, use your common sense and remain as safe as possible by sanitizing, wearing a face covering, and resisting that hug and handshake until COVID-19 is behind us. Brighter days are ahead. It just takes some patience. Until then, keep the faith and stay Mesquite strong for yourself, family, and friends. Thank you.